Alright, welcome back traders to your 12:30 edition of Swing Trade Pros. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. So what's going on with Bitcoin? You ask. Well, looks like we've made a lower high at this point, another lower high, right? 40,900 was our high here from the other day. So far, we're just making lower highs. We are making higher lows. Just like sideways price action right now after this big sell-off, okay? A lot of altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin. Right? Civic Coin making a run. Rose Coin making a run. Ren making a nice push up here. Kind of back testing this this wedge breakdown here that we had. All right. It does look like this harmonic pattern might play out for Bitcoin, and we might get this move back up to the 21 EMA. It just might take some time. All right. We're pretty close to getting a bullish cross here on the daily. We see the negative momentum is sort of weaning off here, right? The selling pressure is weaning off. But we are, again, guys, we are still below the 200-day moving average, and we are still below the daily 21. All right. How's it going, guys? Is there really only 4 people watching the stream today? Is that real? Oh, okay. 19 people watching the stream. 18 people. I'm losing viewers by the second. Man, my content must just be that terrible. I'm just kidding. Tamir, thank you so much for the first like. MW, what's going on, man? Let me know if the music's too loud. I had to reboot my computer earlier before, so this music might just be a tad too loud. Just move it lower a little bit. You guys can't hear me. The cycle repeat chart, yeah, it does change based on the price action, right? But like if you guys, the whole idea here is that, yeah, I mean, based on today's price action, it changes based on the price action, right? So if we go to like yesterday's, right, it's showing that we get a move up today, which we did get an attempted move up today, right? I got up close to like 40K again. But I mean, like you can keep zooming back, like the 24th, the 20th, like these all were showing this major move down. It's not about the exact. I mean, like, listen, man, it's not like going to be the exact thing, right? But if this is still like a recovery, then what are you worried about? We're gonna make these new highs here in July. It's gonna happen. But we gotta just get, like, guys, we're still talking about the same things here. Like, we're still below the 200 moving average. We're still below the daily 21. We gotta get back above those areas. If we were to keep rejecting the 200 moving average, yeah, we're gonna see lower prices. I mean, it is what it is. Are we implying a move up? Yeah, we're implying a move up here still. We're still implying a move up. Still implying a move up. All right, we're gonna see if we can get the move we need up to sustain what we want. I still think we're on par for this bearish bat formation that we got going on here, which would mean that we make a lower high around 50K. That's it. I mean, none of this stuff is really materializing right now. We're just kind of going sideways, right? You know, the 200-day moving average acting as this major resistance area. You know, you could take short positions here off this area. I mean, like, you could be looking to short this lower high right here. This is another lower high. How do you like it on mobile? There should be a like button. Is there a chance we see 25 to 28? I mean, if we continue to reject the 200 moving average, then we're gonna probably move down at some point. Maybe not right now, okay? Maybe not right now, and the reason why I say not right now is because we're still implying a move up here on the oscillator on the daily time frame. Okay, we're still sitting like down here at like 31 on the RSI. So So this narrative is still in play until we break these lows. If we break the lows, meaning if we break below this bullish engulfing candle that we made here on the 24th, meaning we start breaking below 34,800, then we will see lower prices. Really just that simple. Right now we're, like I said, you could easily take a scalp short right here. We made a confirmed lower high. We're going to go back down now. I mean, that's what this is. This is a lower high, right? We're showing this bearish divergence here. Well, it's not really a divergence because we actually made a technical lower high. But the momentum is implying that we'll see a move down as well. Okay. Unless we hold this 21 EMA on the 15 minute. We already broke through it on the 15. So while there is something that's interesting here in the news right now, Biden just proposed like $6 trillion or something. That's probably going to send Bitcoin much higher, just saying. Yeah, so these are the Fib targets, right? So we We had this confluent area here on 33, between 33 and 31, right? That's where we got this bounce for now. All right. So if we break the $31,000 area, this support, you know, we're going to go to 25,000. That's the next major fib extension here. I'm saying that's if we break the lows. We have not confirmed breaking these lows just yet. All right, guys, don't panic, because there's no point in doing that. Six trillion in new spending incoming. That's gonna send Bitcoin to the moon, man. It's crazy. They got to keep printing more money, man. That's what they have to do. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Kind of sad. So any assets you guys want to look at today? Here you go, guys. Here's the news article. Biden to push $6 trillion U.S. budget for next fiscal year, rising to $8.2 trillion by 2031. That's in 10 years, by the way. 2031. If you guys aren't. Sleepy Joe. Doge, yeah, sure. ICX, sure. All right, let's go to ICX. Derby, was that a request for OMG, or were you just saying, "Oh my God"? Sure. All right, yeah, Matic, Dot, ICX, Doge. All right, let's take a gander at some of these guys. Yeah, so we're still holding above this level. We bounced right off this neckline area here. Okay, this low. Doge back to a penny would be pretty funny. All right. So Icon. If we're gonna hold this support area here, we got the daily 21 up here at $1.64. I think in time we will see that price, especially showing this type of divergence here on the oscillator. And we do have a low and a lower low on price, but this is going to, and this is implying at least a retrace back up, right? And it'll probably, like, your confluent area here is $1.68. So I think once you get above this 200-day moving average here on the daily, again, a lot of this is privy to what Bitcoin's doing. All right, but this looks pretty good. Like you know, you're making a higher low here using the 50% retrace area as support right now on the daily chart. The 4-hour obviously making a lower high here for now. Bitcoin making a lower high as well here in the short term. So let's see. That's ICX, Dogecoin. Dogecoin just kind of consolidating here around this 4-hour 21. All right, not really too much going on here. And yeah, the positive momentum is sort of weaning off here. We could get like a bounce off this signal indicator, and the momentum start picking back up. Really depends on what Bitcoin's doing and the momentum here in the market. But currently, right now, it's just kind of stagnating. Kind of going sideways. It's not really too clear, right? So no real clear trade setup just yet on Dogecoin. Go to the daily chart, see what's going on here. Yeah, I mean you're below the daily 21. You got the 200 moving average all the way down here. This is obviously being held up for, I guess, a reason. I mean, I don't know, maybe Elon Musk or something holding up this token for some reason. But yeah, nothing really to talk about here. We're still below the daily 21. Get back above 39 cents, you can go back into an uptrend. And that's basically it. We're just in a down-sloping consolidation pattern here. All right, down-sloping channel, if you will. And so you want to trade the break above the channel. We do see that volume is receding here, though, so we could be seeing a move here shortly on Dogecoin. And yeah, we are building some hidden divergence. There is some hidden divergence here. All right. I mean, you are making lower lows on the negative momentum than this histogram island low, or is it around the same price? Oh yeah, actually, it's technically a higher low on price, so there is hidden bullish divergence on Dogecoin. Okay. Matic, Uni. What else? Look at Matic real quick. That one definitely did the wedge breakout from the other day. We were talking about that, and it basically got up to the previous all-time high. Made the measured move of the wedge. We could see this thing come back down now. All right, you could see it come back down after making this move. You know, you make the measured move of the wedge. Looks like it made a double top, sort of, and we could see this kind of retrace again. All right, maybe make another higher low. And maybe look for an entry down here. Okay, something like that. This asset remains in an uptrend, remains bullish. You know, you could look for these lows here, like in between the fibs. RLC, Perry, Uni. All right, we'll look at Uni BTC. Actually looks surprisingly okay. For a Bitcoin pair, although this here is a rising wedge, right? We've seen these before. These break down a good portion of the time. Although we did get this move down already on the 3-day. On the daily, we're trying to rip back up, so that's good. This looks pretty good. We could get it up to the top here and break to the upside. Well, we'll cover ETH here in a minute. All right. Uni, so that's the Uni BTC, RLC, and Perry. Perry, never heard of this one. Do you mean Pearl? Tolga? HTR, yeah, we'll get to that. So this looks interesting. You're still kind of, you know, holding this structure here. And you could even draw something like this. You know, kind of on this trajectory. Yeah, we'll look at Reef BTC. So we could, if Bitcoin does recover, we could see this asset also make a nice recovery. Man, that's a perfect touch right here on the 382 Fib extension during this crash. But careful, you're making almost a death cross here on the 21 EMA with the 200 moving average. If these guys touch before the price gets up there, that could spell some trouble and maybe further downside for this asset. But for right now, you are holding this type of structure. You guys can clearly see the 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touches, 1, 2, 3. You're still in this type of structure. If you end up breaking out of this structure, that'd be good. You could see this kind of move within this range and eventually break out of it, right? Something like that. Basic attention token we can look at, sure. Oh, so that was the wrong ticker. All right, well, whatever. If you guys have like special tickers like that, man, just make sure you specify it before you just type it in the chat. 'Cause if it's not on TradingView, I'm really probably not even gonna look at it. All right. Unless you're super chatting or something and you want me to go out of my way to look at it. Alright, so we're kind of sandwiched right now. Basic attention token. We got to get back above this daily 21-day moving average. We are implying a move back up. We are implying this move here on the oscillator. Like we could see this move very shortly here on basic attention token to push it back above the daily 21. Once you get back with the daily 21, you're looking at probably, you know, this supply line here. You could touch this, do something like this, where you touch this, and you come back down, maybe make a higher low, right? And then you break out of it, something like that. HTR USDT. Never heard of this one. Also, not a lot of price data. OXT, yep, sure. Banded sushi, okay. Alright, well, I don't know how this is really going to play out. I'm just kind of drawing what I see on the outskirts here. This is obviously in a bear flag right now, right? Trying to recover, but not looking too good on this. Trying to get, you got some separation here on the signal indicator. You could get a break above this. You could break out of this bear flag and maybe get up to like 60 cents. You're down here at the green band areas, all right? So the green band areas, typically you can get a move up, typically. This could just be a retrace back up to like max, I'd say 88 cents on this, because this is where this major resistance area is. So yeah, trying to break this right now. You're just kind of chilling on the 4-hour 21 and right around a fib extension here. Reef, BTC, RLC. Let's look at that first. This one was looking interesting to me yesterday, but you know, obviously Bitcoin kind of going sideways and doing whatever it wants to do. You know, cause this asset to drop a little bit, and that's sometimes what happens, guys. I mean, this is Bitcoin. I still like what I'm seeing though. I see like lots of accumulation happening here. You can see the selling is becoming less and less, right? You're kind of flatlining here on the selling pressure. Unless Bitcoin just starts dumping, you know, like this is just looks like it's just consolidating at these levels. Literally, it just looks like it's just consolidating here. On the daily, yeah, you are just consolidating at these levels here as well. And looking left, this is the area you're at. This is that 786 fib extension, which you're just below right now. I think you could easily get back above that. All right. And you can see the wicks on these candles, right? You can see that we're just holding these lows and put this bullish engulfing candle in. Yeah, I don't know. It's still holding these lows though. I'll say that. Still holding the lows until you're not holding the lows. You had a fake breakout here. I would say just if we end up holding these lows, you could definitely see this thing break out of this supply line here. All right. But right now, you could just see some sideways price action, maybe downside action if Bitcoin's dropping. That's it. I mean, that's really it. Just hold these lows, man. 1, 2. If you make a third higher low, you know what that is. You know, rising, 3 rising valleys. All right, we'll go at OXT and Reef BTC first, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you're holding above the daily 21. That's good. There's not really a lot of price data on this, man. Can't really do too much with this, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, I mean, you have this low and this trend line low here. This could be an ascending triangle. Could be. Or not an ascending triangle, more like an equilateral triangle, right? So it could break. It's a 50-50, right? It could break to the upside. Could break to the upside, break to the downside. Basically a 50-50 triangle here. But you have the daily kind of in your favor, looking like you're going to get a bullish cross up. All right, so it's close. It's about to cross up right now. It is implying a move up. Okay. FTM, Band, and Sushi. Let's look at Band real quick. Oops. Alright, so I still think we're getting a death cross here on Band right now on the 200-day with the 21 EMA. Not a good look. Not a good look. We could see further movements down. Last time we got a death cross, we actually never really got one. Like it broke above this level. But it looks like we're gonna. I'm saying at least we're gonna go back up to test this breakdown, which is right around this area here, 1160 for Band. Okay, and then Sushi. Sushi kind of sandwiched between the 200-day and the 21, right? So we got to get back above this daily 21 if we want to remain in this uptrend. So yeah, I mean, we could, you know, in theory, this could be a descending broadening structure. Could be. It's not clear because Bitcoin isn't really clear right now what it's doing. But this is implying a move up on the oscillator. There's still a bunch of separation here from the signal indicator, though. So this isn't clear, that 100% clear yet either. Because what could happen is we could start making these lower levels of negative momentum, but we're not making positive price action right now. And what could end up happening is as we get close to maybe a bullish cross, we get one spike of negative momentum to throw this all off, and that's when, you know, we got to look at what Bitcoin's doing, right? So it's on the daily, we are putting in a daily continuation, and we did get this confirmation for a continuation. So just be patient with that. We could definitely see a move up or close to getting. We want to see this get back above the daily 21. Right now, I would say we're looking at some maybe potential upside. Okay, we're at the bottom of the range. We can go back up to the top of the range possibly if we get back above the daily 21. That is the most important thing that this asset needs to do. All right, FTM and Gate Chain and OXT. OXT we didn't really look at. Yeah, we can look at WRX. All right, so OXT coming up to the daily 21. Like, this is what all these are doing right now, man. They're trying to get back above the daily 21. All right, we are showing, this one actually is showing that bullish divergence with a lower low on price and a higher level of negative momentum than this low here. But this actually looks a lot more bullish than some of these other assets, so that's good. We could definitely see this get back up to the top of the range here. The 886 Fib extension, 60 cents, and maybe on up to 67 cents if we can break back into this previous structure that we were in. Okay, OXT, FTM. We had this little falling wedge here. Now we broke out of, okay, we even did kind of what I'm drawing here, right? We got up to the daily 21. Looks like we made a higher low here on the 200 moving average being supported there. We got a higher high, and now we made a higher low, and we're just kind of sitting here right now, all right? So we're just waiting for the next price action here. But this could be a full-on recovery like I kind of have drawn out, all right? All right, GT. All right, down-sloping channel. We broke out of it, back-tested it. We're just consolidating here now. All right, buy and sell indicator, what time frames does it best perform on? It really, I mean, obviously the larger the time scale, the more accurate it will be, right? Ugh, excuse me. The larger the time scale, the more accurate the indicator will be, right? Because, you know, you're talking about, you know, a larger price move versus a smaller price move or a smaller time scale, right? Bitcoin 1 hour head and shoulders could be. We can look at it, Greg Z, in a second here. Nano, PDEX, we can look at. So this is when Bitcoin started breaking down. We didn't quite get this cup and handle on Nano here. We hit the 886 Fib extension, and we broke down. Perfectly touched it and broke down. We are, what looks to be, we are still probably above the weekly 21. We got all these like hardcore, like overbought candles here. So this could mean a major correction for this asset still. Okay, so just kind of stay patient with this one. All right, it's made some major moves. The weekly, yeah, we are above the weekly 21, so that's good news. We could go sideways here. You do see that the volume is kind of receding, so we could maybe be expecting a big move here shortly. Yeah, this weekly is still in bullish territory here around 57, 56 on the RSI. So we could see some sideways price action, guys. This might be a little boring for a little bit. This 3-day did put a 3-day bullish hammer here. That is a bullish pin bar if I've ever seen one. This could ensue a major move back up on the 3-day chart. So be prepared for that. This could actually just end up going right back up to 1150 area, or even break this trading range. All right, and then WRX. Yes, you did miss RLC. I did cover it. All right. So WRX. Still, you know, we are rejecting the daily 21 right now. And not too much help from the oscillator right now. Okay. We did get a daily stochastic cross up here, back here when we got this engulfing candle, or not engulfing candle, but green candle, if you will, on the 3-day. The daily, we had an engulfing candle here. As long as we don't break back below the 200-day moving average, I think you're going to be okay. Might go sideways for a bit. We got a bullish cross here on the MACD. We could see some sideways price action, man. That's all. Like this. You're just in a down sloping channel. Once you break above it, you know, and back test it, you can make higher prices, right? Now let's go to ETH and then Bitcoin. Look at Algo too. Yeah, you can run it on multiple charts. Absolutely. You can just set up multiple alerts. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, Ethereum. Okay, so Ethereum got up to the daily 21, kind of rejected it for now, kind of going sideways here. XLM, Hbar, and VeChain and Algo. All right, look at it. We can look at PDEX too. So far we've made a lower high, right? We got to really break above this like $2,900 area. The daily 21 is what we got to break above for ETH. Okay. Algorand. So, still part of the course, right? We could probably still get back up to this $1.15 area. That's where the trade setup is on this. And maybe if we do get above that and we close above it, we can reclaim this diagonal structure here to get back above that to continue making higher prices. All going to depend on what Bitcoin's doing. But right now, this is actually implying that we might see some move back up. Okay? Which one, dude? Which one, Toga? Sorry. There's lots of requests right now. Alright, so that's Algorand. VeChain. Still in this structure. Still in this structure. Nothing's changed. XLM. We haven't looked at XLM in a bit. Alright, so So looks like a consolidation right here under this resistance for XLM. And we're actually consolidating right below the daily 21. So you would think at some point we get back above it with the momentum oscillator. I'm kind of implying that. All right. As long as we don't break this 200-day moving average low here, I think XLM can slowly grind its way back up above the daily 21. All right, that's XLM. We're going to look at Hbar. So again, about the daily 21, we're right at it, okay? You don't want to bearishly engulf this candle today. You want to just stay sideways here. So it's not really getting too much help from the oscillator right now. It's sort of saying we could see a move up. It's sort of saying that. There might be some sort of argument for that. All right, but yeah, I mean the daily is kind of confirming. We have the buy sell zone indicator is confirming that we should see continuation sometime today on this. But sometimes we get like the sideways price action before we get the move up. Again, going to depend on what Bitcoin's doing. If Bitcoin is going up or sideways and altcoins can gain versus Bitcoin, then we're in for a nice move up. Bitcoin dominance is up 1% today, though, so be careful with that. We could see Bitcoin, if Bitcoin dominance goes up, the altcoins are going to suffer a bit, all right? We're going to look at PDEX, yep. Not really too much price data on this. In fact, really nothing at all. Can't really even chart this, man, sorry. Civic, sure. So Civic looks like we could get back into this triangle. Right, we're actually, there is divergence here. There is bullish divergence here, right? Lower levels of negative momentum than this low here. This low here was a higher price than this low here. Lower lows on price, higher levels of negative momentum. This is a bullish divergence, and this is definitely going to make higher prices here, at least back up into this triangle area, this 50-cent target, okay? ICP, probably another one we can't really chart. There's probably not too much data on it, right? Yeah. We are showing some oversold candles, all right? So that this could mean we could be at some sort of bottom with this asset. Not confirmed yet, though. And but yeah, you could maybe start to look to buy this. It is maybe making some sort of bottoming or some sort of consolidation down here. Did I miss anything, guys? Let's look at some traditional assets today. What do we got? We got AMC, major breakout move, right? The ascending triangle. Nikola making major moves, about to break the falling wedge structure here. Come on, let's get some hype in the chat if you guys took this trade setup. We've been talking about it for some time. That weekly chart, man. That weekly chart. Nice falling wedge. AREC with also the nice falling wedge. If you guys are looking for a nice little penny stock trade setup, this one right here is about to break out. Major breakout here incoming for this asset. Beyond Meat was another one. This was another huge breakout trade setup that we gave. XRP news. Honestly don't really want to check the XRP news. Space, what's going on, Tad? Space was another one, man. This got above the 200-day moving average on the 4-hour here. This is definitely going to continue higher in its price action. We're looking at $33 as the next real target here on Space. Nice integrity. Great work. How's GameStop doing? This was another one that I think is going to make some major moves. It's already broke out of the triangle here. We gave an entry around 164, I believe, somewhere over here, when it got right back above that daily 21. All right, so GameStop looks good. Let's go back to Bitcoin here for a second. Again, guys, we got to get back above this daily 21. HTR, didn't we cover that one? I think we covered HTR, didn't we? Guys, yeah, we covered it. Yeah, it's in a bear flag right now. You got these oversold candles, all right? So this could be ready to rock, ready to rip out, all right? How was Fuel Cell doing? That was one where it was in a pretty big wedge pattern. Yeah, nice. All right, so we get back above this daily 20 or the daily 200-day moving average for FCL, and I think we can go right back up to the top of the range here. Rocket's another one. This thing is wrecked. Right, we're putting in higher lows down here. This thing got a major move down, man. This was a devastating breakdown here. And Riot, how's Riot doing today? Probably kind of flat on the day, right? Because of Bitcoin. How far can BTC dip? That's a good question. I don't think it's going to dip too much. We got a 4-hour continuation in, so I would say in the next 3 hours we're going to see maybe this test the top of the range here again. Okay. This could be the end of this dip. Possibly. Although we got this lower high here, right? So we'll see. If we end up holding these lows, we can make another attempted rally and try to break this high. You guys got any stock requests today? I know you guys are all crypto, but come on, let's talk about some traditional assets. There's plenty of money to be made in traditional assets as well. Cake. Compound, BCH, yeah, we can look at them. Cake above the 4-hour 21, just kind of holding here. Making a lower high, kind of with Bitcoin, right? Did we get a hash ribbon signal? That's a good question. F cake right now. Let's take a look at that. I haven't looked at that. We can take a look at Tesla here in a minute. We have not gotten a hash ribbon signal just yet. Tesla, Hexo, Compound DCH. So yeah, I still think we could get back up to this daily 21 around 550 for Compound. DCH. We got these nice blue continuation candles here on DCH. We're looking at the daily 21, 910 bucks. Sure, we can look at some of the marijuana stocks. Absolutely. There's some nice trade setups on Tilray and CGC. And we can look at some of the other ones as well if you have any requests. All right. Hexo, we can take a look at. Hexo actually looked pretty good, man, last I checked. Was it Hexo Corporation or you're talking about Hex? Look at K. We can look at KSM, yeah. Because Hex. I feel like I had a different chart on Hex. Interesting. I had more data on this. I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, this looks pretty good. Higher highs and higher lows all the way. Tesla. So we're at the daily 21 right now. It's kind of a decision point. And we're in this kind of descending triangle. And these typically break to the downside. But I think we could see this maybe come up here to make a lower high around 711. Right, we're implying a move up here on the oscillator. Okay, we're implying a move up right now. I am not in any trades right now. I was trading Bitcoin last night late. My entry was around 37,575, and I closed the trade because I was tired. It was like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I closed it at like, I think I closed it around 38.3. I missed obviously this move here this morning. That's okay. Yeah, we could look at Workhorse, Apple, MicroStrategies. Hexo Corp. Yeah, okay, that was what you were looking at, Hexo Corp. Yeah, we can look at it. So this asset's in a downtrend, right? We can clearly see that, right? We have this this low here from July of 2017. We can even get our Fib targets to the downside on this. Okay, we did do the 1272 Fib extension. We got the move up, right? This does look maybe like some sort of cipher pattern. Yeah, I did close the ETH trade, and I did it kind of by accident because, well, not really by accident, but I'm using a non-verified Binance account, and they're kind of trying to close my account, so I had to kind of exit my trades and kind of move my capital off there for now. So I'll be probably not trading for a bit of time. But yeah, this was a nice cipher pattern here that we got on Hexo, and we got to the 618 Fib extension, got the pullback, and now we're just sitting on the 786 Fib extension. This could act as a support. We're above the daily 21, or above the weekly 21, and above the weekly 200 moving average. Yeah, I do hold some crypto, and I do hold some stocks as well. Okay. Yeah, this looks pretty good actually. This Hexo stock right here. We're definitely implying maybe a move up here. All right, it's possible. It's not confirmed just yet. We got the daily bullish cross though. Okay, we could see some price action here. Maybe to the top of this supply line. We break the supply line. You're looking at a $10 target, right? And this does look like a mini cup and handle, right? Top with handle, right? Excellent. MicroStrategies, UNG. My top holds are Bitcoin and ETH and Link. I don't know what this is, man, but this is just like an ETF or something. I don't know. This is natural gas fund. Oh, this isn't a major downtrend, man. Yeah, maybe a descending breakout. Tough to say. This has been dumping since July of 2008. But yeah, you could see a maybe descending wedge pattern here. We're gonna look at KSM. Let's take a look at that. Sorry about that, man. Hey, make sure you guys smash up the like button if you guys are liking the content here, and tick the little bell if you guys are new to the channel, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, cool. So KSM, we could see this. We want to see this hold the this 236 Fib extension here around this 284 level, and trek its way back to the daily 21. We are maybe implying that we could see a move up, right? We have some divergence building here. When you do go and do the tools to show a pattern, can you name the tool and briefly explain proper use for the tool? Okay, this is the Fibonacci retracement tool, and basically every single time I use it, what I'm doing is to find upside or downside targets. In this case, we're looking for downside targets, right? Because we're in a downtrend, so we want to be fibbing from the absolute swing low of the chart to the swing high that we made, right? And we can see the price levels where we could potentially come down to. We could check DOT here. We did check DOT already, Alper, I believe. All right. MicroStrategies, we're going to check out, and Workhorse and Apple. Wow. Let's go to the monthly chart. So as you can see, what I did here was when I used the Fibonacci retracement tool, I used the swing low from this previous run up, because this ultimately led to the all-time high of the stock, right? So we have our Fibonacci here, and we got the downside target here, which was the 1618 Fib extension down to $6. All right, and now you can see we've retraced all the way back up to this 236 Fib extension. All right. And I just right mouse click on the settings here to reverse it to see the upside, right? Because this asset's going up right now. But I'm going to keep it on the downside settings until we break above the previous all-time high, which was $3,400, probably back during the dot-com boom, which is exactly right. This asset is holding above the monthly 200 and the monthly 21 EMA. On the weekly, we are below the 21, just like Bitcoin. This actually is following much like Bitcoin because MicroStrategies is invested in Bitcoin. Okay. So what are we doing right now? Well, we're in a down-sloping channel, and we're going to be just probably chopping around in this channel for a little bit, man, because until Bitcoin recovers, these assets here that we're looking at are following what Bitcoin's doing. Okay. But this does look like a major cup with handle. Okay. Workhorse, yeah. Let's take a look at it. I think we were starting to look at it before. Hey, DC, thank you so much, man, for the kind words. Appreciate that. Yes, make sure you guys join the Discord, all right? We have lots of good content in there as well for all you guys that are wanting to understand how to use bots with our signals. And if you just want to manually trade or learn how to trade, this is definitely the place to come, all right? We're all learning something new every day, right? Nobody's perfect in this world. It doesn't matter how experienced of a trader you are. You're always making mistakes and you're always learning from them. That is really just life, right? That is life, man. That is life. All right, so Workhorse here could be doing something like this, where we get this type of pattern setup. You can see that we're starting to wean this negative momentum, which could be implying that we see Workhorse price go back up on the MACD. This is the MACD, by the way, guys. All right, when I keep looking at this, this is momentum. This kind of gives you an idea of where we could see price go. And just based on what I just drew out, we're looking at, maybe the daily 21. We did get a death cross here on the 21, and MW, that's not true. We got 38 likes, man. It's all good. People are pushing the like button, man. People are pushing the like button. It's all good. I'm just curious as to maybe how I can get my content out there more, man. That's the difficult part, is getting these streams to go viral. I probably need to do more static content. My problem is I don't have the time to sit here and edit videos all day like some of these full-time YouTubers. That's just something that I don't have time to do. I'm lucky I'm able to go live right now and work from home. This is not my full-time job, guys, so. Yep, I do Sundays coaching as well. What do you mean I haven't updated my page, DC? What are you talking about? Well, oh yeah, Scale. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't get Scale or Apple. Let's look at Apple real quick. All right, real quick here. Apple getting rejection here at the weekly 21, so that's not good. The daily also getting rejected here on the daily 21. We did see this double bottom come in. We're kind of sandwiched between the 200-day and the daily 21. That's where we're at on Apple right now. Not looking too good unless we can get above this daily 21. Oh, yeah, gotcha. All right, so that's Apple. Scale. We were talking about this last night on the live stream, right? So this asset actually got above the daily 21. It's right at the supply line. We want to see this break above this and back test it. We need some hype and merch, haha, and free giveaways induced by incentives. You know what? Yeah, we need to work on that marketing stuff. I am not the greatest marketer, guys. I'm lucky I'm able to be energetic enough to do, YouTube content and talk about boring charts on for an hour, like, I don't know, man. Some people don't even have the energy to do this, so I'm appreciative that I do have the energy to do this. And thank you guys for joining me and supporting STP along the way here. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to continue this business without you guys. So we really appreciate your guys' support along the way. Hopefully, you guys are learning lots and helping yourselves and investing in yourselves. That's really the biggest part of what we're doing here. And I'm just giving you guys my brain for free every day for the hour, and maybe sometimes more during. I do Discord live sessions as well. I'm not here really. It's not even for the money, man. I'm just trying to do this. It's actually really for myself. It's kind of a selfish thing, right? Where I'm kind of learning on live YouTube and trying to teach you guys while I'm learning myself. So I think it's kind of the best of both worlds. It's a win-win situation for everybody, and it's kind of fun to see the patterns actually play out while drawing them on charts, right? We come back to some of these charts and we see the moves being made after the fact, right? So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me, and we're going to continue the content here at STP as much as we can. I'm not sure when I'll be going back to my full-time job, but if I do go back, I'll probably be changing the time. Okay, I'll be changing the time of these streams probably for like the evening hours after I come home from work. So I'll still be doing them. It'll just be later in the day, and that's about it. I still plan on continuing the content. All right, through this bull market, and even through the bear market, we're going to probably still be doing content, because guess what, guys? The bear market's the best time to accumulate assets. It's never fun to trade to the downside, but you know, that's where the money will be made, right, in the future bull market. Because after a bear run, there's usually a bull market, right? So you might get like a 2-year consolidation, whatever. It doesn't matter, you know. That's the whole point of learning how to trade. Here's AMC breaking the F out, man. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful chart. Integrity, man. Thank you so much for the kind words. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely need to get the word out more so about what we're doing here at STP. That's something I got to do. I mean, I got to take some more actions with that. I have myself to blame, man. I'm not blaming anybody else but myself. So we're watching AMC just kind of do some crazy shit right now here on live YouTube. Let's see. People are saying space making moves. Yeah, man, space making moves. Cup and handle, falling wedge breakout. Hey, yeah. What's up, Nicholas? Oh, Angel, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I like to do the live streams because it's more interactive, right? The static videos is just like, oh, somebody just skips through the content. They just look at whatever they want to look at, and that's it, right? At least with the live stream, you know, I get, you know, you got me live, right? I'm here live on YouTube, right? That's the thing. That's why I really love the live streams. I just feel like maybe, I don't know, man. I just gotta get out there more. People gotta see what I'm doing more, and that's really it. So space, man, like this on a daily, we're looking at 34 bucks. This was a great trade setup. My swing trade on this is probably really lit. Maybe I'll see if I can show you guys what's going on with that. I didn't really take that big of a trade on it, but I do have a couple hundred shares of space. One 62937. Bear with me here, folks. Okay, Nikola making major moves, Space making major move. Tilray, oh, the weed stocks, man. That's what I was talking about before, was Tilray, man. This falling wedge breakout, this is real. You know, we got above the daily 21 here, the 200-day moving average, we're above it. The weekly, we're coming up to the daily 20 or the weekly 21 right now. We're holding above the 200-day moving average, guys. This is all a big narrative here. We can see that this is going to bounce across bullish here. Let me get rid of this hash ribbon. This is really only applicable to Bitcoin. How do I get rid of this? Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, sorry guys. Any assets that shoot up during consolidation periods? Not necessarily during during Bitcoin consolidation. Yeah, absolutely. Some of these assets just do whatever they want during Bitcoin consolidations. Somebody requested ADA, right? So ADA actually looks pretty strong. We're holding above the weekly 21, and we're kind of negating this move down here. We've recovered more than 50% of this drop here on ADA. So this looks pretty good, I will say. We haven't made a lower high here so far. We might come back down, test the support, go sideways for a bit before, making a continuation. Let's look at Bitcoin one more time here before we get off the stream today. And let's see. So another good indicator we have actually, guys, is the MACD candles. This is a pretty good one that we have that kind of is in line with where is it? Did I pass it already? There it is. So the MACD candles is pretty good. You can see that we're above the 4 hour here. This is still looking pretty good, right? We're still looking pretty bullish here on the MACD. We've come back down to the median trend line, and we just made a bounce here. The 4 hour intact on the MACD. All right. Well, all right, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Make sure you guys smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and make sure you guys join the Discord. That is where all the fun stuff is happening. We have the 1 hour BTC signals for free and the 4 hour BTC trend reversals for free. Make sure you guys watch that, manage those, and you guys can actually basically take trades off them. Obviously, do your own research on that, but make sure you guys stay tuned for the rest of the content here at STP. We'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day.